guys are all having a beautiful Sunday morning. My name is Joanna and I'm very excited to be talking to you guys again this week. I hope you guys were able to keep up with the lessons that we had the last couple Sundays where we talked about the shield of faith and the helmet of salvation, because today we're going to be continuing our series and talking about the sword of the Spirit. But before we get into our lesson, I have a question that I want to ask you guys. So my question for you this week is, what is a hobby or something interesting that you guys have been doing while you were at home? So for me, it's something that I've been doing to help me relax lately has been painting. And I have a painting that I want to show you guys here that I finished a couple days ago. So I don't know if anyone wants to take a guess on what my favorite color is from looking at my bedroom walls or from the colors of this painting. But if you're thinking blue, you are absolutely correct. So take some time and think about what you've been doing, and then we will get into our lesson. Alright, so our story today is found in the book of Matthew, which is the very first book in the New Testament, and we're going to be in chapter 4, verses 1 through 11. And so our story starts with Jesus going into a very hot desert. And Jesus was in this hot desert for 40 days and 40 nights. And while he was there, Jesus did not eat or drink anything. And so while he was in the desert, Jesus' enemy shows up and he tries to trick Jesus into doing all sorts of wrong things. But Jesus knew what God's word said, and he was able to tell the enemy no. Then the enemy took Jesus to a very high mountain so that they could see all the towns and the kingdoms below. And the enemy promised Jesus that everything you see can be yours if you just worship me instead of worshiping God. But Jesus remembered that in the Bible, God says that we should not love or worship anyone other than God himself. So Jesus was again able to tell the enemy no. He said he would not worship anyone other than God because that is not what the Bible tells us to do. So Jesus was able to beat the enemy's lies and tricks because he suited up with the sword of the Spirit. So when we know what God says in the Bible can become our sword also. And the different verses that we see in the Bible can give us strength and courage in situations where we need help also. So that is why it's very important that we take time to memorize the different verses in the Bible and spend time in prayer with God. So we're going to end our story today with a memory verse. So I want everyone to grab their Bibles, and we're going to be in the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 18. And it says, "And pray in the Spirit on all occasions with all kinds of prayers and requests." So again, like I mentioned, our memory verse, it reminds us that whenever we need help, whenever we have situations that we cannot face on our own, our first priority should always be to go to God in prayer, and he will give us the strength that we need. So I hope you guys were able to learn something from today's lesson and that you guys enjoyed it. And I want to wish you guys a very happy Sunday, and I hope you guys all have a blessed week ahead. And I will hopefully see you guys again soon. Bye.